Now welcome to CyclePak, my name is Dennis. Now in this video today I'll be comparing my Yoeleo wheels with my Mavic wheels to see which one's quicker. Now to be honest, I'm pretty confident the Yoeleo wheels will be faster, but I just don't know by how much. Now I've nothing against Mavic as a wheel manufacturer. I've owned these wheels for about 8 years and done thousands of kilometers on them, racing and training, and they've never left me down once. And most of them kilometers was actually in Ireland, where the weather conditions were pretty tough on wheels, and also the roads. So yeah, to say the least, very happy with them as a wheel, but I just want to know how much more of an effort you have to put in to, if you're on these wheels, to compete, to keep with someone on the carbon wheels. Now this experiment today is not a scientific one, but I'm going to try and keep it as scientific as I can. So I'm north of Brisbane at Toombul Criterium track, and I'm going to do 20 minutes on both wheels at 200 watts, and I'm going to keep my cadence at around 100 revs per minute. I'm going to weigh myself before each ride to make sure I'm the same weight. I'm going to keep the same position on the bike, going to check the tire pressure, make sure that they're the same. I'm going to get my bottle of water and make sure that it's full on both wheels, so that everything weighs the same. So there's one thing left to do, and that's get on the bike and start the experiment. So talk to you soon. Okay, the results are in and there's no surprises. The Yoeleo wheels are quicker than the Mavic wheels, but where I am surprised is how close the Mavic wheels got to the Yoeleo wheels. So the average speed for the Yoeleo wheels was 36 kilometers per hour. And the average speed for the Mavic wheels was 35.6 km per h. Now, where 0.4 of a kilometer doesn't sound like a lot, and when you actually start breaking it down, it doesn't long start adding up. So if we work out what the boat wheels are doing per second, how many meters per second they're doing. So the Yoeleos, right, so subtract that. So every second you're going 111 millimeters a second faster. Right, so that is 10 meters per second this bike's doing, and this one is doing 9.89 meters per second. So this gap is gaining 0.111 of a meter every second. So for the exact same effort, 200 watts, you're gaining that much every second. So yeah, that adds up. Let's see what that would be then over, put that down, over the course of our 20-minute experiment. So obviously 0.111 multiplied by 60 to bring it to a minute, and multiply that then by 20. So the Yoeleos in 20 minutes have gone 133.2 meters further. So that's not bad in 20 minutes to have gained 133 meters. So what is that over the course of, let's say, a 2-hour race? You'll have gained 799.2 meters. So over the course of a 2-hour race, you've gained almost 800 meters. Not bad for the exact same amount of energy. Now, as nice as this sounds, traveling an extra 800 meters for the same power output in a 2-hour race, I do think there are a few more factors that will play into the carbon wheels advantage. So the first one would have to be weight. So the Yoeleos are 145 grams lighter than the Mavics. And now this test was carried out on a very flat track, so throw in a few climbs into that and it'll push this distance out even more. And the second thing would be aerodynamics. So typically in a race you'll be averaging out around 40 to 45 kilometers an hour. So at these higher speeds, aerodynamics will play a bigger role in the difference between the Mavic and the Yoeleos. And the third one would be efficient. So I believe the carbon wheels are just that bit more efficient at converting your power output to forward momentum. Now, when in a race, you'll do peaks of 800 to 1000 watts for short periods, but you want a bike and a wheel that will convert that wattage to forward momentum as efficiently as possible. Now the fourth thing, now I know a lot of people might laugh at this one and think it mightn't even exist, but I definitely do think it exists. Looking the part. So, like Conor McGregor would say, mental warfare. Now, if you look good, you feel good. If you feel good, you'll go quicker. I've been in a few races where I'm just starting to lose that wheel in front of me, and all these silly things start going through my head, like, oh, he's on a better bike, his wheels are better, and so and this all is negative vibes going through your mind, and you're just going to lose concentration, and they'll even gain further from you. So please let me know what you thought of my comparison today, and if I left out anything, just let me know in the comments below, or if you think there's any other factors that will go on and the carbon wheels favour and that I might have left out, and leave your comment below. I'd love to do a few more comparisons, like put the Yoeleos up against Zips or more expensive wheel. Also, I'm going to try and do a few more comparisons, like an aero helmet against just a standard helmet, and see if there's any differences there. Yeah, so do you think it's worth buying carbon wheels? Personally, I'm glad that I bought them. I like them, and they didn't cost an awful lot. I wish Yoeleo were around, a few years ago when I was racing. I would have definitely bought them. I just couldn't justify spending, a couple of $1,000s on, brand name wheels. Not saying that it's a waste of money or anything. It's just I didn't have that kind of money to spend on wheels. And if I did today, I probably would buy a pair of Zips or something like that. But yeah, if anyone has Zips out there that they would like me to put up against the Yoeleos, and they're living in Brisbane, just hit me up, and my email address or in the comments, and I'd happily do another comparison as well. I hope you liked the video today. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So that's CyclePak. You can also find us on Facebook under Cycle-Pak as well. If you'd like to hit me up in an email, you'll find my email address is info@cycle-pak.com. You can also follow me on Strava, You'll find me under Dennis Keane Brisbane. I've just started a new business called CyclePak. Now CyclePak is basically all the on-bike nutrition you need for a 1 hour cycle right up to a 4 hour cycle. So you get up in the morning, you know, be it 5 in the morning, you're going on a 3 hour cycle, you grab the bag that has 3 on it, you spill the contents out onto the counter, put that in your pocket and you're right to go. Yeah, so please check out the link below to my eBay store. Let me know what you think, and yeah, hopefully you like it. So that's it for now. Please stay in touch, more videos coming soon. Bye for now.